I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. Whew. Ooh, sorry about the late start. I was a little busy speaking to my parents about housing stuff. So, you know. Anyway. Let's load this shit back up. And just make sure this is... Oh. The game just crashed. Okay, let's try that again. There we go. Okay. We need to go here. Let's get this started. Let's jump right into it. No pre-stream pissing about this time. We're getting progress made. Let's get back to the start of this. Okay.
Iris is on the... Tessa's... This will probably not help wake up.
But it does give me that. Which means
The
I
ice
can
on the floor.
do this.
This is...
Okay. So I need to find a way to escort him to the green shelf.
A plate attached to the shelf. The cold has frosted over it.
I think I know what I need to do here. Wipe off.
I rubbed it vigorously, but nothing happened. But looking closely, there is something. A plate attached to the shelf.
Agent Date, you've got 5 minutes.
But then, something strange happened.
What's happening? Oh, that's bright.
What is this?
We're out of options! Tessa! If this was another, I would have died already. Next time, he will get me. That's just destiny.
Nice! Oh yeah, I forgot I need to click through that.
My destiny! And
God, he's such
I'm
a
the one who has
dork.
to help him.
We have to make Hero of Justice Ota fight back and look cool doing it.
I hate him so much. I wish I knew how to get up here, because there's a secret there, and I want to... What can I do with the
A wooden
box?
box.
Break the box.
Even with my spinning Iba kick, I couldn't do it. The amazing Iba kick doesn't do it either.
Small Lady Simulator? It's just what this is like.
My tornado Iba skywing kick is not working. What am I supposed to do?
How about something other than a kick? Agent Date, you've got 4 minutes.
A forklift. What? Sortie?
This is Ota's world, right? Your role in this dream is to assist Ota in his fight against the polar bear.
Lousy Ota. Thanks to him, my image as a cool intellectual has been destroyed. All systems green. Synchronization rate 6%. Now, cargo handling car. Forklift. Sortie!
Hey, forklift! Fork over that weapon now!
POV, you're hiding from your Twitter giantess after talking big game.
I can't stand. I'm weak.
Did he really help Iris like that?
We have no choice but to have Ota do it. We need him to stand up.
Okay, sure, we need him to stand up, but how the fuck do I...
What?
I'm so smart. That totally wasn't a complete mistake.
Ota is still down.
Try motivating him.
Don't be scared. Stand up. Don't beg for it, earn it. Do it and you'll be rewarded.
The ghost inside me whispered. That's right. I can't be scared now. I have to stand up. Now, count up your sins. There. I...
So the other route in this Somnium actually acknowledges the fact that that is Ota's mother's knife. And he actually recognizes it, because it kept showing it in the other one, and they just didn't say anything about it. This is for the ice caps, dickhead.
Sorry that I had to get rough with you, kid.
Seriously, dude? Come on.
So sorry, Ota. Date told me to be the bad cop.
I did not.
Temper, temper.
Whatever. Anyway, Ota, I have some things I want to ask you. I'm not gonna beat around the bush. Let me get right down to it. Your mother, Mayumi Matsushita, was at the warehouse, wasn't she?
What are you talking about?
Was she there?
Why would she be? That happened at 3 a.m. She was at home asleep.
Then why did we find evidence at the crime scene?
Evidence?
Sure, it might not prove she was there, but it makes it likely. The evidence is...
That's not relevant? Okay. Answer the question, not only do I think Date eats soap, I think he swigs on shampoo during investigations. The creator has said he bathes every day and that he uses like very lovely smelling like shampoo. So his hair is like silky smooth. Like that is like confirmed, that's canon. Date is a very silky smooth man. I took it out of my pocket and showed it to him.
The Hodoroki man chocolate.
The same one I showed you at the hospital. I found it in the corner of the cold storage warehouse.
So? That doesn't prove anything.
Mayumi's fingerprints were on the package.
What?
You have a bad poker face, Ota. Your reaction tells me Mayumi didn't give this to you and you dropped it on your own.
That information is confirmed. Ota's fingerprints were not found on the package.
Mom isn't the killer!
I didn't say that she was. I'm saying that she was at the scene. And so were you.
Wait a minute. Why do you think Mayumi isn't the killer, Ota?
Because I was face to face with that polar bear when we fought. I could tell it wasn't my mom, even through the costume. And no matter what happened, there's no way that my mom would stab me.
You know who else bathes every day and washes his hair every day and also smells really nice? Sephiroth. I mean, yeah, makes sense. Dude's got very long hair. That shit has to be maintained.
Why are you covering for her?
Covering?
That's why you're lying to me, right?
I'm not!
Are you sure about that? You must have seen direct evidence of Mayumi being at the warehouse. But you're hiding that from us. Or maybe even you're starting to suspect her.
I am not!
Sure.
What are you accusing me of anyway? What do you think I'm hiding?
But I'm getting you Crisis Core when it comes out, you will feel the feelings. Isn't Crisis Core coming out on PC? The remake for Crisis Core? Yeah, I can. If you just buy it, I can just play it through GameShare. It'll have to be when you're offline, of course, but I mean, I can do other things when you're online. I got loads of games I need to finish anyway. Ugh. Yawny. No. Knife. Soon to finish 7 remake. Do it, it's good.
Knife
Game's good.
with a floral pattern. Mom, I love you always is carved on the handle.
Ota gave me that knife for Mother's Day when he was in elementary school. He knows how much I love flowery designs.
You were stabbed by that very same knife.
How do you know that? The criminal ran away with the knife. No one was supposed to see it.
I knew it.
No, my mom didn't do it.
Then why did you not mention the kitchen knife earlier?
Because I know how it looks. I thought Mom would get accused, and then she would have been brought in here and interrogated. I didn't want to put her through that. And Mom never liked Tessa. So maybe, just maybe, Mom hired someone to kill Tessa, and she gave them that kitchen knife. I don't know. I thought of it that way. Like that would ever happen. I know it sounds crazy, but after I saw that knife, I just lost it.
Indeed,
Please, you
Iba.
have to believe me. Mom isn't a serial killer.
Yeah, I agree.
You do?
I do. I don't think it's possible for Mayumi to have kidnapped Iris. Because... The Matsushida's van was stolen from the parking lot of the Famista while Iris was in the car. That was yesterday, 10:32 p.m. 1 minute later at the 812, which was about 100 yards away, Mayumi bought the Odoroki man chocolate. She entered the 812 about a minute earlier. This was all caught on security cameras at the store. That means it's impossible that Mayumi could have taken the van. And that means that Mayumi being the polar bear is also next to impossible.
Phew.
However, I can't completely clear her.
What?
You said it yourself. She could have hired someone to commit the crime.
But that was...
In any case, I need to hear from Mayumi herself. I need to hear her explain the chocolate, the knife. There's a lot to cover. I'm gonna head to Matsushita Diner.
What? Hey, wait a minute!
Don't worry. I'm not going there to arrest her. I'm going there to clear her of suspicion.
Really?
Yes.
You won't arrest her?
Your mother wouldn't kill anyone. Right, Ota?
Thank you, Date.
So yawny today. Makes sense, I've been up a while, but ugh, I don't like being tired. Especially when I have to...
Sorry for the late night, Miss Matsushita.
I have to stream.
But I have some questions I need to ask you. Could you spare some time?
I finally remembered about the warehouse. I did it. I did everything.
Oh. Okay. Huh. Well, Tuesday 10 AM at the police headquarters then.
I didn't do this last night because I wanted to give you a chance to calm down. How are you, now that you've slept on it?
What are you talking about?
I'll be honest. I don't think you're the killer. You're giving us a false confession.
No, it's true. I kidnapped that witch, I took her to the warehouse, and
Put her on the table and pulled her eyeball out?
yes,
And the polar bear costume?
I bought it through mail order.
And you were the one wearing it?
Yes, that's right.
Date, the criminal has confessed. Arrest her immediately.
You got to the top of Abyss acting like that?
I heard that she used to be an actress.
Sounds about right.
Were you the one who stabbed Ota?
Well,
You were in the polar bear costume, right? That means you stabbed him.
yes, I stabbed him with the knife I brought from home. I wasn't trying to hurt him. He fought me, and then it just...
Why did you kidnap Iris?
My son is under that witch's spell. Merchandise, concerts. She's bleeding him dry. I wanted to snap him out of it. I wanted to save him.
Why did you take out her eye?
Because I just hated her so much. Killing her wasn't enough.
Why did you want to stream it?
Because the world needs to see that witch die.
Just a quick question, Mayumi. Do you know anything about online streaming?
I'm not stupid. I might be old, but...
Could you explain it to me?
Huh?
Step by step. Just tell me what you did.
I can't explain it in words. It's more like muscle memory. I was able to get it working after trying a few times, that's all.
Where did you get the camera and laptop?
I picked them out of the garbage.
Which garbage?
I don't remember. It's true, I planned the whole thing.
About the Cyclops killing.
What do you know about the Cyclops killer? We call the criminal we're after the new Cyclops killer.
I know. They killed Shoko Nadami and Renju Okiura.
That's right. Both corpses were found with their left eye pulled out. Same as Iris. This leads us to believe that the crimes were all committed by the same person. So this person in the polar bear costume, they are the new Cyclops killer. And you're telling me that person is you? You killed Shoko and Renju?
Yes, I killed them.
What was your motive?
Isn't Renju Okiura the president of that awful company where the witch works? He's just as responsible, using her to steal time and money from vulnerable kids.
So. I'm assuming the way the branches work is that you found the killer down one branch and then learn a ton of extra stuff in other branches, or did it change per branch? I'm not entirely sure because we've only finished one branch. We've only done this one, which is the Mizuki ending. I don't know if this green branch here is the true one, because I can't continue on with this. But there's 5 endings in this game, so there'll be one down here, there's one there, and there's probably another 2 that come from this, the branch that comes off of here. No, for if I was playing this, I'd be hella lost constantly. It's not that confusing. Basically, like, I don't know if you were... I mean, you were here when we were doing the actual Somnium. When... Oh my god, I got an extra picture. It's either flattened. When you do a Somnium, except for, like, this one and this one, there's 2 choices. Oh, there's a branching choice. So with Ota's Somnium, it was either you lead him over to the green shelves, or you lead him over to the red shelves. If you lead him to the green, it goes into what we're doing now. If you lead him to the red, it goes it leads into the Mizuki ending. Whenever you do a split in a Somnium, the facts that you learn change. There is a true ending, which I believe is this one. I don't know for sure. I only believe it's this one because it's classified currently. But in this branch, we went down a different thing. I got tased and we couldn't actually save Iris and Ota. They died up in this one. We spoke to the person who was actually apprehended as the Cyclops killer in the original Cyclops killings case, who we know as prisoner number 89. And this was like his Somnium that we did. And then where we left off, we'd just seen Boss kill So Seijima. So that's why I'm kind of like, I wonder if this is the true route. Because that was kind of like, and then it locked it off after there. But yeah, it's not that confusing when you're playing it. It's just like, you go through it up until like maybe the point that it like... Well, no. We killed So, kind of like in... Because he was, you know, the killer, or whatever. And he threatened us and everything. In this one, Boss is probably the Cyclops killer. Because, like, there's a stream that pops up, and So Seijima is, like, tied to a chair with one eye missing, and then a gun appears and shoots him, and then Boss walks towards the camera. Like I said, I don't know if it fully changes. It could be that So Seijima is the killer in all of the branches, but we'll see. We'll see when we finish another branch, because if massive changes happen, then yeah, it's like completely different stories per branch. But yeah, it's very it's very cool.
And I'm sure he was debaucherous and degenerate. That man is the root of all evil. That's why I killed him.
Why did you kill Shoko?
Renju's ex-wife, right? I did it to get to him.
But the two divorced 4 years ago.
That doesn't matter. The bonds of matrimony are eternal.
In your opinion, I don't think Renju felt the same way.
You are really starting to aggravate me. I answered your questions, so there.
When and how did you kill her?
Well, I don't remember.
What do you mean you don't remember? Do you really think that lie is gonna work?
I have a memory disorder. I don't always remember everything. It's not my fault.
But you remember the cold storage warehouse.
There are times I remember and times I don't remember. It changes.
Date, Mayumi is not lying about that in particular. There are circumstances that might cause selective memory. For whatever reason, her memory might not have been stored properly in her mind. This is not uncharacteristic for those suffering from dementia.
Why are you lying, Mayumi?
I am not lying.
You do know that perjury is a crime, right?
I'm telling you, I'm not lying. I killed Shoko and Renju, and I tried to cut that demon witch in half.
Date, there's no point in letting this go on. She's clearly lying.
You seemed convinced earlier.
I was kidding. I don't think she's the killer.
I am the killer. I am.
Right now, we have to rely on hard evidence. The Odoroki Man chocolate that Mayumi bought was found at the warehouse.
If Mayumi was at the scene before Ota,
She may have seen the criminal's face.
You know what I'm going to say, right? Date, sync with her.
We're gonna go into her dementia mind.
Pewter, we're going to sync with Mayumi Matsushita. Prepare the machine.
Well,
What happened?
the sync machine isn't operating to capacity. Yesterday's sync, well, suffice to say, Ota and Date were not too compatible.
Compatible?
I'll give you the big picture. To get the synchronization working properly, I had to push the machine pretty hard. And now, it's not responding.
How long will it take to fix?
16 hours, at least.
You've got 8.
But that's impossible.
So we can't sync yet, huh?
But we need to, or this investigation is going nowhere.
Date, I suggest we go to Matsushita Diner. We may be able to find some clues.
Good idea.
Here's the Pokemon Professor Man again. He's always here. I let Boss and Pewter know.
Pewter, we're counting on you for those repairs. I'll be back in 6 hours.
But you said 8. Please, you have to give me at least 8.
That Pewter, always so humble. He'll have it done in 6.
Yeah, Pewter is just that kind of guy, you know?
Hey, this is a hostile work environment.
So mean to him.
Why would Mayumi lie?
She is probably protecting someone.
But who?
Surely you know by now. There is only one person Mayumi would want to protect that badly.
Ota?
It's Ota.
It has to be.
Does Mayumi think Ota is the killer?
Last night, Ota left Matsushita Diner with Iris. Mayumi saw the whole thing.
But Ota was stabbed in the stomach by the culprit. Does Mayumi not remember that?
No, that isn't quite it. It is possible that she thinks Ota is responsible for everything.
She thinks Ota stabbed himself?
Yes.
Why would he do that?
Before I explain, I would like to hear your thoughts. What do you think about the possibility that Ota is the new Cyclops killer?
Impossible.
Why?
The van stolen at Famisto.
The van was stolen while Iris was in the passenger seat. We know that whoever did it is the culprit we're looking for.
There is a chance that Iris was not in the passenger seat. She could have been driving.
How so?
Iris could have taken the wheel herself and driven to the warehouse.
But forensics only found Ota's fingerprints on the wheel.
That can be explained. It is possible that Iris covered her fingertips with her sleeves.
Iris had her eye taken out.
Iris had her left eye pulled out. Ota would never do that.
Have you considered that she pulled it out herself?
What?
Or even asked Ota to do it? Perhaps she ordered him to.
In yesterday's Somnium, Ota and the polar bear.
In yesterday's Somnium, Ota and the polar bear.
That was just a dream.
So Iris is like an idol? Yeah.
Reflect what happened in reality.
Yeah, her idol name is Aset. I don't understand.
In short, Ota and Iris are accomplices. This was all a performance.
A performance?
Iris drove the Matsushita's van. Ota drove the station wagon. They went to the warehouse separately. Then, they prepared the live stream. Iris anesthetized her left eye and removed it. Either that, or she asked Ota to extract it. After that, Iris took her position on the table, and Ota donned the polar bear costume and started the saw. Consider this. In the stream, Ota and the polar bear were never on screen at the same time.
True. That means Ota went off camera, took off the costume, and then...
Stay away from Tessa!
Perhaps Mayumi witnessed the entire event. It is also possible that Mayumi knew what the two were up to.
So she lied to protect Ota.
Yes, but this is only a theory.
An interesting theory, but why?
Consider the possibility that Iris killed Shoko and Renju.
Then, this whole thing was to get her off the suspects list. That's why she pulled out her eye and had Ota stab himself. It makes it look like there's another criminal involved.
I will repeat myself in saying that this is only a theory. It is one of many possibilities.
It's possible, but I don't think it's very likely. They wouldn't go that far just to avoid suspicion.
Date, you must consider the mental state of the serial killer. Shoko and Renju were both exposed and displayed. And they both had their left eye removed while they were still alive. Whoever our killer is, it is clear that they are sociopathic or even psychotic.
We can't rule anything out.
Okay, we're at Matsushita. Yippee!
Ota, why are you...
Why did you arrest Mom? You said you were gonna clear her! Why?
You doing okay?
Okay? How could I be okay? I got stabbed by a serial killer!
Easy, kid. You're gonna open up your stitches.
You worried about Iris?
So worried that my stomach is in knots. The surgery was successful, but they told me she isn't out of the ICU yet.
You worried about Mayumi?
Of course I am! That's my mom! What son wouldn't be worried about his mom?
Why are you here?
When I was in the hospital, the police came to me. They told me that my mom confessed. I couldn't believe it, so I went to the police station. But because she was under investigation, they wouldn't let me see her. After that, I didn't feel like going back to the hospital. That's why I'm here.
It's not like Mayumi is under arrest.
You asked me why your mom was arrested earlier, but she isn't under arrest.
What?
I spoke with her as part of my investigation, yes. But as a source of valuable information, not as a suspect. Mayumi confessed, but it's highly likely that she's lying. So we haven't issued a warrant for her arrest.
That's what I've been saying! Mom didn't do it, she's innocent!
Is Iris the criminal?
Word is going around. Maybe Iris was the one who killed Shoko and Renju. And you and her planned this warehouse incident to get her off our suspects list.
No way! Tessa had her eye.
She could have pulled it out herself, or asked you to do it.
You're kidding me, right? Do you really think I would do that? I was fighting for my life against the criminal!
That wasn't caught on camera, though. Neither was the part where you got stabbed.
You're saying that I stabbed myself?
It wouldn't be the first time you faked something, would it, Ota?
You...
Did you stage the warehouse incident?
I'm telling you, I didn't!
Then why is Mayumi protecting you?
Mom is protecting me?
Your mother is stubborn. She's lying to us because she's protecting someone. The only person I can think of would be you.
Why?
Apparently, she thinks that you're the criminal.
Why would she think that?
Your guess is as good as mine. Got any ideas?
Maybe because of her condition. Mom has... dementia. Maybe her memory is just mixed up.
About Mayumi's dementia.
Everything is my fault. It's because of me that Mom is... I know how it looks now, but back in the day, the diner was doing pretty good. You know Bloom Park is close by here, right? People who visited the park would stop here a lot. But ever since the explosion 8 years ago...
The chemical plant accident?
Yeah. We're just barely outside of the restricted area, but... because Bloom Park closed, the number of customers dropped by a lot. The diner didn't last much longer. When this place closed, Dad started working at a Chinese restaurant chain during the day, and he was a security guard and traffic cop at night. Mom worked as a janitor, and we're both working hard and barely got any sleep.
And you?
I was just a high school student at the time. I was such a dumbass. I thought it was totally normal to have both parents working, so I didn't even get a part-time job. and they bought me a PC and Idol concert tickets. I had it good, but we were drowning in debt.
Debt?
And there's a loan on the house and the diner. Mom and Dad didn't let this place go. There are too many memories here to give it up, so they slaved day and night to keep it open. They worked and worked and worked. Thanks to them, I was even able to go to a good university, but right after I started, Dad...
Passed away?
Yeah, he had a heart attack. From overwork. But even then, I didn't get it, you know? I didn't appreciate how hard they worked for me. Even when I wasn't taking college seriously and getting bad grades, my mom didn't say a thing. She just smiled and told me that it was okay, even when I told her I was going to drop out. Mom, I'm thinking of dropping out of college.
What? Why do you want to do that, Ota?
I decided that I'm going to become a writer.
Wow, a writer. Oh, that's a good goal to have. But you really should finish college. You worked so hard to get in.
You don't understand, Mom. A writer has to put all of their time into their creativity. I won't have time to go to classes. Plus, I'm friends with the editor of a publishing company. I'm definitely going to have my first book published.
Is that right? Well, Ota, if you say so, I won't stop you. Do what makes you happy. You'll turn out just fine. I know you can do it. And no matter what happens, Mom will always be on your side, okay? Forever and ever, I'll always support you, Ota.
She's such a sweet mother. You lied about the editor thing, right?
Yeah, how do you guess? It was really just a few texts back and forth, but I was thrilled. I thought I could make it as a writer because of that. But it's impossible. I know there's no way I can be a writer. I've never even finished writing a novel. Not even once. I always give up after the first 5,000 words. To even apply for the amateurs contest, you have to submit 10 times that. But Mom, she kept supporting me.
When did Mayumi's illness start?
Not long after I quit college. Mom was always smiling at me. But I think she was starting to slip mentally. One day.
Oh, what's wrong, Ota? Do you have the day off from school?
Are you being sarcastic?
Oh, right. You don't attend anymore. Oopsie, I totally forgot.
How can you forget your own son's career choice?
Sorry. Anyway, are you hungry? You haven't eaten anything since this morning, have you?
Are you kidding?
What?
I ate breakfast and lunch already!
Oh, did you? By the way, Ota, what's living at the dorms like?
Why are you making fun of me?
I'm not teasing you, honey.
Don't fuck with me!
Listen to the rest of the story.
Mom got sick because I'm such a piece of shit. I was only thinking about myself. I didn't take care of her. I was so stupid, I didn't realize she was sick. I thought she was messing with me. I was so cruel to her for no reason. And she got worse and worse.
About that picture.
What's that picture?
Ota, turn the photo frame to me so I could see.
Looking at this photo reminds me One time, when I was a kid, I said something really bad to Mom and Dad, and they scolded me for it. And it's not like it was an apology or anything, but Dad and I gave her a Mother's Day gift. My mom was so happy that she cried. That's what this photo is from. Why did it turn out like this? I'm such a bad son.
Hey, Aiba.
What is it?
I don't like Ota one bit. But I can't imagine that this guy's the criminal.
Why is that?
Hearing his story made me think that he's not such a bad guy.
Your presumption is illogical.
Human beings are illogical. We're not like you AI. We can't be logical all the time. But we make up for it in one very important way.
What is that?
Intuition.
Do you find that useful?
At times.
Hmm.
Aiba, let's go back to the cold storage warehouse. We might be
Yay,
missing
scene of the
something.
crime. Lick his tears. No, I don't want his DNA in
Understood.
me. I love how much of an arsehole Date is. Oh, it gives this heart-wrenching story. Date, I fucking cannot stand you. Same. I can't stand Ota. He's a piece of shit.
Date, weren't you going to check the warehouse?
I was, but a thought occurred to me. Aiba, are you sure that Ota took this car?
As I've already explained, the security cameras at the Famisto parking lot saw the entire incident clearly.
So it was definitely Ota who drove it here.
Why are you stating the obvious?
Aiba, who drove the van here?
There are two possibilities. Either Iris or the criminal who kidnapped Iris.
And Mayumi?
Considering the time that she purchased the chocolate, that would be almost impossible. The van was hijacked from the Famisto parking lot at 10:32 p.m. At that time, Mayumi was in the 812 convenience store more than 100 yards away.
Going to put mustard on Date. Why?
We found the chocolate Mayumi bought on the floor of the cold storage warehouse.
Why are you gonna mustard him?
But that doesn't prove she
Brighten
was
up his
actually at the
wardrobe.
scene. If she was, how did she get here?
He's a little purple boy. He loves his
She
purple
wasn't in the
clothes.
van or the station wagon.
Of course, a different car. I will search for all vehicles that were in this area from Sunday night to Monday morning.
Iba connected to the end system server and began her research. She got a result in no time. I like to put mustard on
Found one
men.
hit.
Why?
A taxi.
Where's that taxi now?
It is parked in Lemniscate's parking lot.
At Lemniscate. Why?
Unknown. But we should speak with the driver immediately.
It makes them yummy. Untrue, because mustard is yucky. Mama possessed me. What would she say? She'd be like, just kidding,
Hey,
darling.
got a minute?
Are you talking to moi?
Moi?
Date, now is not the time to be distracted by this old man's diction.
Mind if I ask you what you're doing here?
Oh my god.
Moi? I am but a humble taxicab driver.
There we go.
I'm with the police. I have some questions for you.
What are you doing here?
I have just finished conveying my client from Temeke Sano's studio. I was informed that the visit here would be brief, and thus I have decided to wait in this lobby.
Where are you from?
I was born in Kawago, Saitama.
Then why do you talk like that?
I don't know what you mean. I've spoken this way all my life. My parents speak with the same vernacular.
About Mayumi. Before I arrived at Lemnis Gate, I got a picture of Mayumi from Abyss. I showed it to the driver.
Did you drive this passenger on Sunday night?
Ooh, I did indeed. I remember her well. The old hag.
Old hag?
I took her on a tour of the streets of Tokyo. Our ultimate destination was the warehouse district in Ariake.
Why didn't you report this to the police?
Reported?
You don't know about the incident at the cold storage warehouse? It was all over the news.
No, I'm afraid not. Newspapers and television news programs have never been much of an interest to moi.
It's her with the big tits. I can actually speak to her.
What? You gotta come closer. I can't hear you.
I walked closer to the receptionist.
Well, what can I say, you know? The biz is harsh, schedules are tight. If we shut down for even a day, we'd throw everyone else's schedules off. So they want to avoid that, of course.
Describe what happened with Mayumi.
I recall it was around 10 in the evening. Near the Kawasaki district, an unassuming restaurant named Matsushita Diner. That's where I picked up the old hag. And as soon as she stepped foot in my conveyance, she was already barking orders at me. Follow that van, hurry! I must admit, I found it rather exciting, just like an old chase film. I, of course, insisted that I be paid up front. We pursued the van for roughly half an hour. Suddenly, the van came to a halt at a convenience store.
The Famisto along Koshu, right?
Precisely right. I am surprised you know that. In any case, I knew that the jig would be up if we were seen following the van, so I decided to drive past it. I parked at the 8 store, but 100 yards from there, while waiting for the object of our pursuit to make its next move. The old hag suddenly spoke up. I have to buy something, she declared, then made her way into the 8.
This must be when Mayumi bought the Odoroki Man chocolate.
A few minutes later, the old hag finished making her purchases and walked out. And then, at that very moment, I witnessed the van jet off at great speed down Koshu. I hurried the old hag inside my vehicle, then resumed the chase. We followed them for roughly half an hour more.
I see. If the driver's story is correct, Mayumi did not know that Ota was left behind at the Famisto.
Mayumi thought Ota was in the van the whole time.
I would get Iber a Christmas gift. Me too.
We then arrived at a splendid manor. The van entered the premises through the front gate and disappeared from view. We, of course, could not follow, so we waited outside. I estimate another 10 minutes passed. The front gate opened once again, and the van drove out, and we pursued. But 30 minutes later, our pursuit was foiled again.
What happened?
The van drove into the restricted Kawasaki district. The old hag, of course, demanded that I follow. But I was not about to risk my license and livelihood. Instead, I parked on the road and waited for the van to drive back the way it came. But of course, we knew it might not take the same road back. In fact, we were not even sure the van would be coming back at all. But the old hag was not keen on giving up, so we began our stakeout. About 45 minutes later, the date had changed at this point. It was 12:25 a.m. on Monday.
How do you remember the time so well?
Well, you see, I always keep my radio dial on the same station. I remember precisely which programs were playing during this endeavor. Thus, I can approximate the time.
I see. Please continue.
At 12:25 a.m., the old hag's tenacious gamble paid dividends. The van returned down the same street. And thus, we again made pursuit. I kept
Starbucks
considerable
gift card.
distance. We'd come so far, I did not want to get caught now. But my caution backfired. I lost sight of the van in the Ariake warehouses. Without so much as a thank you, the old hag popped open the door and took off toward the warehouses. I waited for some time, but the old hag did not return. The goose was cooked at this point, so I made the decision to return home. I am glad I had the foresight to ask for payment in advance.
I have one more question.
I follow your story. I have one more question. Where is this manor the van stopped at?
Oh, every taxi driver in the city knows that residence. It is the personal home of Congressman So Sajima.
Sajima? Why did the van go to So's house?
We need to speak with him immediately.
Agreed. Let's move.
Well, we're circling back to Sosajima.
There's no one here.
Indeed.
I don't see So or his bodyguards.
I do not detect them either.
Let's go inside.
I miss Mizuki, yeah, me too.
Hey, Aiba. Do you smell something funny?
You are aware that I do not possess the sense of smell, correct?
Oh, right. There's something strange about this vase. Ugh.
What is it?
This is definitely where the smell is coming from.
Is there something inside?
Maybe, but the opening is covered by a metal plate.
The lid is fixed with a bolt. It will not open easily.
Yeah.
How do they
Then,
bolt a
as is
vase?
standard procedure,
What the?
Date, destroy the vase!
Body in the vase, body in the vase.
So Sajima?
That is the head of So Sajima.
Oh, have you not
Left eye
noticed
powered
his revolver?
This
It's
is
called an
most likely
evolver.
a crime committed by the new Cyclops killer.
So's body, cut into pieces. Fragments of the broken vase.
Do you have an estimated time of death?
Today, sometime between 11 a.m. and noon.
That's about when I was talking to Ota at Matsushita Diner.
Kind of reminds me of the Psychopath gun.
At that
Yeah,
time,
might be an
Mayumi was
inspiration.
in police custody, and Iris was in the ICU of Central Hospital. They have not moved.
That means Ota, Mayumi, and Iris couldn't possibly have committed the crime. Assuming that this is the work of a single killer, those three can be eliminated from the list of suspects.
Ota, Mayumi, and Iris are not the new Cyclops killer.
Right. By the way, why is there no one in the mansion? No bodyguards, no housekeepers.
I do not know.
Does So have family?
So Sajima's wife died in labor 30 years ago, giving birth to their son. Their son is currently living abroad.
So lived here alone?
Do you find that suspicious?
No, just...
Date, a call from Pewter.
Connect me.
Date, The sync machine is up and running. You can sync with Mayumi now.
Oh, thanks, Pewter. But there are more pressing matters now.
Did something happen?
Yeah, I found Sosajima's body, with the left eye hollowed out.
What?
I'm at the Sajima household. Send the investigation team over.
Why so?
I can answer your questions when I get back to Abyss.
Got it.
Date, what is your plan? Wait until crime scene investigation arrives?
No, there's something I need to do. If that taxi driver was telling the truth, Mayumi was at the warehouse yesterday. And we know the chocolate we found at the scene was hers. Maybe she saw something. Maybe she knows something we don't. Some kind of clue or information about the culprit.
Then...
Yeah, we're gonna sync with Mayumi.
Let's go, sync time, baby. Whoa! I love a good sync.
Date, a large-scale investigation of Sosajima has already begun. At this very moment, the media is already swarming outside the building.
Really? Doesn't matter. The sync is what's important.
Me when I go
We
sync
sync to
shopping at
Mayumi's
Home
brain.
Depot.
That might help us find the real culprit.
I understand. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Then, let's begin.
Do you die in the dream? Do you die in real life? I don't know, because Aiba does all the dream stuff. I just tell her what to do. There's a time limit of 6 minutes, and if you go over that, your consciousness, like, melds with the other person or some shit.
Where am I?
Where is this? Oh, silly me. This is my house. Huh? What happened to me?
This is Matsushita Diner, though it looks odd. Likely an effect of the dementia.
Then we need to help remind her.
Do you think such a thing can be done?
This diner means everything to Mayumi. If we do what we did last time and reproduce the actions from Mayumi's memories, we could help her remember everything.
Is this what you call your intuition?
Told you it was useful.
Well, if we must. Somnium scan! Activate!
I mean, we weren't using Aiba when we went into Date's mind, because the only reason Aiba's here is because she's, like, connected to Date. When we synced with Date as Mizuki, we just played as Mizuki, because she doesn't have a funny little AI eyeball. Reproduce Mayumi's past actions to invoke her lost memories.
The sliding door at the entrance. Who could that be?
Welcome?
Welcome! Come on in!
Why did you say it like that?
Oh, they're not a customer. A
Agent
swinging
Date,
door that
you've
leads
got
to the
5
kitchen.
minutes.
The sliding door at the entrance.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back, Ota. You're late today.
I'm home.
Are you not hungry? Today's dinner is omelet rice. Your favorite. Dad isn't back yet, but you can start eating.
Again? I'm okay. I ate already.
But,
I'm fine.
Ota, wait! Ota?
Part of the diner has manifested.
Maybe this is one of the memories she forgot. It must be important to her, though.
It looks like a sad memory.
Doesn't matter if it's sad, it's still important.
Oh?
It's the phone. Maybe try picking it up?
Roger. My husband?
Yes, Matsushita Diner. Yes. Well, yes. Yes. What? My husband! Why? How could this happen?
Heard about Mr. Matsushita's death.
The diner has changed again. However,
These memories aren't all happy, but they are all significant.
if this continues, will it not have a negative effect on Mayumi?
Maybe. But we have to see this through. We have to.
Understood.
Agent Dante, you've got
A delicious
4
cake.
minutes.
I wonder who it's for.
Congratulations, Ota!
I'm home.
Ota!
Feel bad for it? Yeah, me too.
Congratulations on getting into the university, son! Congratulations!
Hooray! Congrats!
Cheered for Ota.
Hooray!
Ota was quite the spoiled child, wasn't he?
He definitely had a lot of growing up to do. But that's what makes him so important to Mayumi.
I see.
For Ota's dream. Oh, you said she was a janitor, right?
A bucket.
Delicious. Let's wear it. Oh no, delicious.
Delicious! Hmm? You mean...
You'll give it a try, right?
Take Ota to the ice cutting machine.
Rich and tasty. It is a diner after all. All the good flavors have collected on the floor.
Nice. I honestly can't believe you did that. I never would have done that.
You have an uncanny ability to drive people to murderous intent. Do you know that?
I'm a love and peace kind of guy.
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay, that didn't do anything, but it was worth it.
You have 3 minutes, Dante.
Grow up. Envelope.
It's an envelope. Some kind of mail? This is a bank statement. The Matsushita family's loan.
Let's do our best.
Let's do our best.
We have to keep supporting Ota.
Okay. Okay.
There are Danganronpa references in this one.
For Ota's dream.
I hope I don't see any of them.
We reproduced another painful memory.
No, not quite.
Are you certain? Mayumi was under a heavy burden of debt and stress running the diner.
That's true.
On the
But
wall.
sometimes hardship is worth it.
Is that so?
The autographs?
Autographs decorate the wall.
Oh, you're right. There's a Monokuma one.
It's a sticker from a chocolate candy.
Welcome home. Did you get it for me?
It?
This is Ota when he was small?
Do you mean chocolate?
Yeah, Odoroki man, remember? Oh, that. Yes, of course I bought it. Look, the Momonoke man chocolate that you like. Here you go. That's not it. Oh, honey, I thought you liked the Momonoke man chocolate. No, I told you.
God, I hate him.
Odoroki man. Oh, sorry. Your mom can be such a dummy sometimes.
I'll inspect it now.
You're not just a dummy, you're a super dummy idiot! Oh, well, you're right, sweetie. I'm sorry. I'm a big dummy. I'll buy you a real Momonoke man soon. Stupid! It's not Momonoke man, it's Odoroki man! I hate this! I hate you, Mom!
I hate him so much. I wanna kick him.
What? Wait, Ota! Where did you go?
Oh, I see what the secret is as well. I'm gonna go nab that.
Please, come out from hiding, Ota. Ota, I'm sorry. Mommy won't make any mistakes anymore, Ota. Ota! Come back! Ota!
Oh. Okay, I'm gonna use one of my retries to go back. Just so I can get the secret and see what the Monokuma thing is.
Takaro, don't leave me. Don't leave me alone.
It's too late now.
I am sorry, Ota.
I can restart it from the beginning and just speed run it quickly so we can see it. I can actually use a retry.
Takaro, I can't do this on my own.
I thought you were saying it's too late to use a retry.
Don't leave me.
So that's what happened.
Date, look at what you've done. If Mayumi wakes up after all this trauma,
I know it's risky, but we're here for a reason.
what are you planning?
We have to keep going. Just a little more to awaken her past.
But
If she loves her family this much, there has to be something. There has to be a precious memory hidden deep within.
is that your intuition?
It is.
think this just takes... This is where I want to go, I think. It is. Okay. First of all, give me that.
What? Autographs decorate the wall.
Which one is it? Is it the middle one?
Enoshima?
Oh shit.
Who's that?
Unknown, but I hope we will find out.
That's cool. That's a cool little Easter egg.
It's a sticker from a chocolate
Welcome home.
It?
This.
Do you mean chocolate?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna have to actually like skip through the dialogue because it won't let me fast forward.
Oh, it's a. Oh. You're not. Oh. It's. What?
Yeah, it won't let me fast forward, which is really annoying.
Ota, Mom. Ota.
Oh, I don't care about Mayumi's Shadow Realm. Get me back to where I was. Fuck.
Ota, don't. Takaro. Don't.
The cut-off scream.
So that's what.
That if
I know.
what
We have.
but
If she. There ha.
is that
It.
You have less than
A
2
wall
minutes.
clock.
Hurry.
A turning back time.
Welcome home. Did you get it for me?
we've gone back in time? Time is a precious resource, Date. Don't waste it.
Stop nagging me. I'll figure it out.
It's a sticker from a
Welcome home. Did you get it for me?
Oh, I have to do this. Fuck. I don't know. I don't know. Chocolate again, maybe? Oh, I don't know what to do.
Don't be selfish.
But you're mean. You promised. You promised.
Yeah, no. I'm guessing it is chocolate again.
Date, We can't.
No, we're not done yet.
Date. A wall.
Should I try advancing time? Um...
Ota, sweetie. Mom! I... Huh?
We know we can be a hassle sometimes, so... Huh, Ota.
Yeah. Thank you, Mom. You know, I love you.
I had to speed through Somniums because there's always crashing me. Yeah, I remember you saying.
Me too, Ota. I love you both so much. I'll love you both no matter what. Oh, forever and ever. Oh, I'll never forget this.
Yeah, we are a family. We can do anything.
Yes. Yeah.
Looks like it's okay to go back now.
Yes, I agree. By the way, Date.
Hmm?
I admit, it is useful every now and then.
What is?
Your intuition.
Ugh, ugh. Sorry, I had to yawn really long there. Central Hospital. I wonder what we're doing here.
Ota, I'm so sorry for worrying you.
What do you mean?
Your mother retracted her confession.
I'm so glad.
Yes, yes.
But Mom, why did you think I did it?
About that.
I explained to Ota. On Sunday night, Mayumi was following the van driven by Ota in a taxi. But when the van was hijacked in the Fumisto parking lot, Mayumi was at another convenience store nearby buying some chocolate. Because of that, she didn't see what happened. That's why Mayumi thought Ota was still in the van when it drove away. So she kept following it. The van drove all over Tokyo and eventually wound up at the warehouse district near the docks. Mayumi got out of the taxi and followed the van on foot. Van was later found at the Yokiura fishery cold storage warehouse. Mayumi walked into the warehouse and discovered the grisly scene.
A polar bear plucking out Iris's left eye? I was so terribly frightened. I panicked and ran. I'm sure that's when I dropped the chocolate. And I ran away from the warehouse as fast as I could. I just kept running and running. But while I was running, I had a thought. Maybe that polar bear was Ota. Because at the time, I thought Ota was the one driving the van. If Ota brought Iris to the warehouse, then Ota must have been the one in the suit. That's what I was thinking anyway.
So that's why.
I'm so sorry that Mom doubted you, Ota.
No, I understand. It's my fault for making you worry.
Ota.
But there's one thing I don't get. Why did you buy that chocolate when you were following me?
Oh, because...
You liked Odoroki Man chocolate when you were young, right, Ota?
Yeah. I was like the number 1 or 2 collector of the stickers in my elementary school class. I stuck some of my duplicates all around the diner, too.
You and Mayumi have strong memories of that chocolate, right?
Yeah. But I guess they're not all sweet memories. They're like chocolate, you know? Bittersweet. Makes my heart hurt a little.
That's not it! Oh, honey. I thought you liked the Momonoki Man chocolate.
No! I told you! It's Odoroki Man!
Oh. Sorry. Your mom can be such a dummy sometimes.
You're not just a dummy, you're a super dummy idiot!
Oh, well, you're right, sweetie. I'm sorry. I'm a big dummy. I'll buy you a real Momonoki Man soon.
Stupid! It's not Momonoki Man, it's Odoroki Man!
After I yelled at her, Mom immediately went to buy me another chocolate. My dad came back from buying some ingredients at the same time, and they ran into each other.
Poor
My dad
Mayumi.
really let me have it.
Hello, welcome to the chat, SSJ Tony.
How dare you speak to your mother like that?
Because Mom is stupid!
You're stupid to call your mother stupid. Your mother bought you that to make you happy. You need to think about how she feels. I didn't raise you like that.
But...
When she comes back,
What is
you
he?
apologize.
He's a loving father.
Understand?
Don't be mean to him.
My dad told me to apologize as soon as Mom came back.
I love
But
this
the
game.
guilt.
Yeah, I'm loving it
I
myself
hurt my
so
mother,
far.
You know?
Been really
That
fucking
guilt
good.
in my heart, it didn't go away. Even after I apologized to her. After that, things got awkward with Mom. But a few days later, my dad came up with an idea.
Hey, Ota, how about this? You know Mother's Day is coming up. Why don't we get a gift for your mom? Hmm?
I've heard his voice actor somewhere.
Gift?
That was the first time I had ever heard my dad say something like that.
You know how Mom always takes care of us. We should think of a way to pay her back.
He sounds like a
I'm sure my
narrator
dad
from
was
a
trying to
game.
clear the air between all of us. So, on Mother's Day, I used my New Year's money I saved up to buy my mom that flower knife.
How long you been streaming? Not duration of the stream. It's been kind of on and off, really, for a couple of years. As of right now, like coming back to everything, just about a week or so. I used to stream relatively regularly last year or so. Maybe just a bit longer than that. But then, you know, a lot of shit happened. And I did not have the energy to stream. But right now, I'm in part-time work outside of streaming, so I have a lot of free time on my hands. So I was like, fuck it. You know, I'm gonna sit down, I'm gonna get back into things, I'll get back in the swing of things, and just put a lot of effort into streaming. And it's been fun. It's been really fun. I mean, the other day, the last time I streamed, I think it was just 2 days ago, the chat kind of popped off for a little bit. It was nice. I had fun chatting with people. GMT UK time? Yeah. Although it might not actually be GMT at the moment. No, I think about it, it might still be BST. For some reason I thought it was still GMT. I thought it was GMT anyway. I don't think the clocks have changed yet. Hello from the country on fire, aka America. I mean, have you seen the UK? Come Monday, fucking hospitals, surgeries, food banks, everything is closing for the funeral of one old woman who was incredibly racist. So, Rip Bozo, yeah, Rip Bozo. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how much people have seen, but like people have been like arrested. Yeah, I was just about to say that. People have been arrested for holding up signs saying abolish the monarchy and like just opposing the new king. And like people have even been arrested for holding up blank signs because they were like, well, if we're gonna get arrested for holding up a sign that says abolish the monarchy, we're just gonna hold up a blank sign. And they still got fucking arrested. Like the police are like full on abusing their power, like more than usual, due to the Queen's death and like the protests surrounding it. There was one guy who heckled Prince Andrew, the massive paedophile, and he like got dragged out by other people, like other civilians, dragged him and like hit him, and then he got detained, and no one else did. Fucking ridiculous. Conservatives here are propping up the Queen, like, bro, we literally fought a war over this. Yeah, I I literally do not. I do not understand that. Andrew's hands? I don't think I've seen Andrew's hands. I've seen fucking, I've seen good old King Charles' hands. His big old sausage fingers. I should dig her up and kill her again. Put a stake... Put what is it that Scottish old lady said? Put a stake through her heart. Make sure she stays dead. When it was about when Margaret Thatcher died. They put snipers on the roof in case she ever pulled a Dracula. Yeah, they had fucking snipers. They had fucking snipers on the roof where her like coffin is being held right now. Like, what the fuck? Rip Bozo, Thatcher and Reagan and the Queen are all still dead. Yeah. Put a stake through her heart and garlic around her neck so she doesn't come back. Yeah. Yeah, I remember now. Yeah, that old lady is... She lives in my mind. That and the old lady who spoke to... who the fuck was he? It was one of the Labour politicians, like, I don't know, back in like 2012 or something. And he was like, what do you think, oh, all those Tories, what should we do about them? And this old lady was just like, machine gun them. Get them all in a room and just... I was like, what the fuck? She said this like on like live TV. Like she was being spoken to by the Labour Party leader on live TV. And she was like, yeah, just shoot them. Fucking hell. It's so funny. Remember when I went insane and wanted to eat that guy's Minecraft parrot? Then we ragged a bunch of server to find it. Oh god, yeah, that was funny. Oh, the Russian lady. Oh, the old lady who handed Russian soldiers. Yeah. More Labour militancy, pug. How far the Labour Party has fallen. Fucking Keir Starmer, man. Jesus. Anyway, I don't wanna make this chat fucking insanely political.
And my dad saved up a little money to buy the floral apron. And when Mom got her gifts, she started bawling. Like full-on crying.
In conclusion, shit sucks.
You boys. I don't deserve all this. Thank you, thank you.
Australian Labour, maybe? I don't know. I don't know much about Australian
deserve it,
politics.
Mom. I'm proud that you're my mom. Right,
I want to
Dad?
be done with Ota.
Oh, yes. Mom is the best mom in the world.
Thank you.
So fucking tired of Ota.
Say cheese.
What other routes have I completed? Just Mizuki's. I can open up the flowchart quickly. Yeah, I'm doing this stuff here, and like, this is the only stuff I've completed. I've got up to the locked scene here, and then I've not even touched this stuff yet. The worst routes already? I'm guessing the one I'm doing right now is like the Ota route. I don't know, I like the Mizuki route. The Mizuki route was fun. I maybe the other routes are better than the Mizuki route, but I liked it. It's fun. I like Mizuki.
Track of time. What were we talking about again?
The Odoroki man chocolate. Why she bought the chocolate in the middle of tailing you.
Tailing?
Mom.
It could be due to her memory disorder. It is possible that her thought process,
At least in my
once again
opinion, Ota and Mizuki.
short-circuited.
That's fair.
Ota,
I'll see how I
I'm just
feel when
going
I've done
out
all the
over
other
here.
ones, but I just like Mizuki as a character. I think she's
Huh?
really fun.
Earlier I looked inside Mayumi's head.
Inside her head?
She was thinking of nothing but you. Her head was full of memories of you. Mayumi just wanted you to come back, Ota. So she bought that chocolate.
Just get better. She's just
Chocolate you
annoying.
loved as a
I just
kid.
I don't find her annoying, to
She
be
thought
honest.
she could get you back home with it. That's why I believe, in Mayumi's head, you're still young, Ota.
Huh?
I just find her funny.
I don't know. I could be wrong.
No, you're right, Date. That's why my mom bought the chocolate. She wanted her little kid back.
Plus Mizuki route gave me Mizuki thumbs up.png, so banger. Yeah, she's a little girl that went fucking nuts and beat the shit out of a bunch of armed men with a pipe. Queen. Talk to Mayumi.
I'm sorry. Who are you again?
I'm Date. I'm Ota's friend.
Ota's friend. Is that right? I hope you two get along.
Oh, Mom.
I get affiliate, I have to use Mizuki thumbs up as an emote. Yeah, I mean I could. Mayumi, she makes me feel so bad. Yeah, Mayumi is sitting quietly. It's very, very tragic. Like, so far the only stuff that's like made me go a little bit like teary-eyed is a lot of the stuff to do with Mizuki, like Mizuki's like like backstory stuff, like when Date was speaking with when Date was speaking with Shoko and Renju in the bar. So thank you for following, Tony. That made me tear up a bit, and like all the stuff surrounding that. Affiliates nowadays got it good. You'll start off with 5 emote slots. Back in my day, we only got 1. Jesus. Yeah, that is rough. You can make a follower emote. I'll have to see. I don't even have like an actual picture of Mizuki thumbs up. I'd have to go and grab one and cut it out and shrink it and stuff, which would be a bane. I'll see what I can do. I'll have to figure out. I'll have to, after the stream, I'll look into follower emotes and see what that's about. I'd not really heard of those. I thought you could only get emotes when you got affiliates, so that's good to know. They give you some default emotes to work with. They aren't great, but better than nothing. Alright, that's cool. What happens now, Ota?
I was always so selfish. I made my mom go through such hard times. So from now on, I'm going to support her the way she supported me. I'll do anything. I'll deliver newspapers or be a janitor or anything. I'll work as hard as I can to make sure my mom can rest easy.
Good luck on your affiliate push. Thank you.
Being an author.
I'm not too far off.
I'm not gonna give up on that. But I'll set my sights a little smaller. I'll start by writing a short story.
Ota reminds me of Deku. She has blue hair and a dead father. She's a Fire Emblem Lord. Yeah, I'm not too far off affiliate, I think. I'm like just over 10 followers away for the follower requirement, and then the other ones is just I need to do a couple more streams this month, and like what's it called? Average chatters. I think those are the only ones that are actually. I think the average chatters one might be a bit like it's probably gonna be the hardest one. Just because when I'm streaming like this, at least it's hard to have, well, hard to find time to talk to people because there's so much dialogue. One last thing, Ota.
Oh, I forgot to tell you something important.
Something important?
I heard the nurses talking before I came in here. Iris is awake.
Really?
Yeah, she's due to be transferred from the ICU to the general ward.
Thank God.
You saved her life, you know.
The average
Maybe,
required is 3 viewers.
just
She should be
maybe.
alright.
Huh?
Yeah, we'll see.
What?
Nothing. See you, kid.
I'm hopeful, at least.
Is Iris your girlfriend?
I'll try and lurk
Yeah,
and support when
I'll
I can.
introduce
Thank
you
you.
next time.
Means a lot.
She's a great girl.
Oh my, I'm looking forward to it. Is she going to be your financier? Oh, maybe I should clean up a bit first.
God, you can't just tell your
Financer?
dementia-ridden
Oh,
mother
fiance.
that
Oh,
she's your
yes,
fucking
that's
girlfriend.
Jeez, Mom.
Those 2 stream tags tend to attract trolls, yeah. Not like she will remember.
Date, there are still many loose ends in this investigation.
Yeah, you're right. Looks like another all-nighter.
I'm a troll too, just as a fellow gay. Love that. Ah, so that was the end of the Ota route, I guess. Police headquarters.
Has there been any progress in this Jima investigation?
None. Zero clue.
Very is way
Not
too hot to
exactly.
ever wear a
We have
fursuit and
two
too expensive to
clues.
buy one. Yeah, I feel that.
2?
2 points of information. But they may not connect directly to the murders.
What are the 2 clues?
Point 1. This may be easier to see than explain. I sent a video to the boss's PC. Could you check there, please?
Do you play Danganronpa? Yeah, I played all of them except for Ultra Despair Girls, because I looked at the gameplay for that and I was like, no, I'm not playing that. If you look to the right on the posters, there's a small Monokuma sticker in this room. Boss went to her desk and moved her mouse. I stood next to her and looked at the monitor. Okay. I'll have a look when it actually lets
What's
me
this?
It's from Sunday night.
move my
Yes,
camera about.
After Date was beaten by Ota at Matsushita Diner.
Tessa, wait! I'll get the car.
You're direct, right? Okay.
You witch!
There, stop it. I noticed this earlier as well. Do you see the walk on the floor beside Iris and Mayumi?
Yeah, what about it?
Look closely. The bottom part is curved. Do you notice anything in the reflection?
Iris and Mayumi.
Yes. I have prepared an enlarged and processed version of the image. Boss, the next video.
You witch! You stay away from my boy!
Tessa! What's wrong? Did
Oh
something
shit.
happen?
No, everything's fine.
Okay, let's go.
Ota.
Hey, what's this?
Iris has the kitchen knife?
The video continues, but this should be enough. Iris took the knife and left the diner with Ota.
But if Ota's testimony is true, the polar bear had the kitchen knife.
Maybe it was taken off of Iris when she was kidnapped.
At the Femisto parking lot? Whatever, we can think about it later. You said you had 2 clues.
Yeah, what's the other one?
I have learned new information. More thorough autopsy results of Renju's body have revealed something. An object in his intestines.
An object?
A clump of organic matter. Because it was partially digested, it took significant time to analyze.
Well, what was
Oh.
it?
Shoko Nadami's eyeball.
Oh. Okay. Interesting. This game is fucking wild. Second, I'm just gonna I'm gonna do something for myself quickly and just retweet my stream thing. Maiden sent you the Mizuki thumbs up PNG, thank you. I'll have a look-see quickly on my phone. Alright, I'll have to set that as a, what's it called? I'll have to set that as a follower thing later. Anyway, I don't think we can go here still. So, we're going all the way back. Where did it force me to end at the top? Right after we saw the video of Boss. So, the only way forward is going all the way back to day 2. Is anyone dead in that one? Yeah, boss already. So yeah, pretty much everyone. Fast forward a bit through this, because I really don't want to read through that again. No, don't show me the Somnium tutorial. Okay. I already know how to get to this.
Right.
Yippee! I am curious as to where the secret is.
The pillar became a lightning rod.
It looks like we can get to the birdcage now.
Our next step
I'm gonna have a little look around this area. Because I know what I kinda need to do, so I'm just gonna, like... There it is.
What is this?
There we go.
The control room of the merry-go-round.
I love this Somnium, I think it's so good.
What is your plan?
Right, go inside. Okay. Right birdcage this time.
A birdcage with blown-up rubbers inside. There is also a deflated rubber on the floor.
Could you please not call it a rubber? You can say balloon.
I do not understand. It is clearly rubber.
I love Ibis so much. Lift it again.
This'll be easy.
Glad to hear it.
What? But it was so heavy.
Blew away the cage.
But nothing happened.
Oh? What is this?
A deflated balloon.
A deflated rubber.
Agent
I
Dante,
told you,
you've
please
got
call
5
it a
minutes.
balloon.
What are you getting so worked up about?
Eat. I have to eat
What?
it.
Yeah, you can put it in your mouth, chew it, and then blow it up like bubblegum.
I could blow it up normally.
Aw, she just gets angry.
Deflated. Understood.
It's huge. I wish your boobs were that big.
Oh my
Are
fucking
you serious?
Date.
Those are obscenely large for a human. Well, I suppose I am not technically human.
So...
Date, please, be quiet.
I'm gonna throw rocks at him. I'm gonna pelt this man with a big rock.
You were able to get out?
Perhaps the balloon was the key.
I remember now, a story I heard from Mizuki a while back. One time when Mizuki was just a little girl, Shoko bought her a balloon. It was one of the nice helium ones. Then the string slipped through her hand. The balloon sailed up into the sky. Shoko snapped. She scolded Mizuki for hours. Maybe that's why Mizuki put the balloons inside the birdcage. That way they could never fly away again. But I guess Ira and I made her relive a painful memory.
Alright, now that the birdcage is off, let's get Mizuki.
Do you not see the horses spinning at hurricane speeds?
If you stop time, you can go in, right?
But I cannot stop time while I'm moving.
Oh, right. Guess we gotta figure out how to stop it from spinning.
And ahead.
The panda is floating.
Slap down.
I see it! The view from the top!
Well, that was pointless.
The panda is...
What if I wear it?
Wear it? Like this?
Damn, what a bitch. Yeah, Shoko is a...
How are you doing that?
Look at her go.
Alone.
I guess that was a waste of time.
That was not a waste of time, that was
Kinda
perfect.
fun, though. The panda is...
I want to know if there is anything to do with the panda. Rotisserie Ibar.
Alright. What is this?
Merry-go-rounds can fly?
Date, over there.
Iris? Why? Why is Iris...
What the fuck?
She appears to be frozen.
What the hell is going on? What is this?
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! I'm sorry! I'm sorry! I'm sorry! Why do you never keep quiet? Is this fun for you? Giving your mother a hard time? That hurts! That hurts! Please stop! I'm sorry! Why are you here? I'm sorry! I'm sorry! If you weren't here, everything would be fine.
Jesus fucking Christ, Shoko.
I'm sorry! Apologizing means nothing! Say something! Don't make me into the bad guy! But... What's that look, huh? Ow! I'm sorry! I'm sorry! It's all your fault. You. I wish you had never been born.
Mizuki's voice. The other voice is likely...
Damn. What's going on here? Iba, look out!
What? I was about to become a pancake.
Good thing this isn't a bed and breakfast.
That frozen iris does intrigue me. But Mizuki first.
Let's get to Mizuki while the merry-go-round is stopped.
So that's very interesting.
It's Mizuki. Mizuki, can you hear me? We will protect you, Mizuki. We will always be there for you.
Nice, babe.
So, it's all right now.
Hey, do you think we can use that speaker? Maybe she needs to hear her mother's voice.
Mizuki. Mom loves you, Mizuki. I love you. I am so glad that you were born. So glad.
Hey, do you hear something?
Is that a phone ringing?
Where's it coming from?
Date, don't! You can't stay any longer!
That was incredibly interesting. Really gotta...
Are you okay? Mizuki.
She hasn't been healed. She's still traumatized.
Oh, so in this... If I go down this path, I don't heal her voice. I see.
Iba, call Iris's phone. It's urgent.
Why the rush?
Please, just call.
Hello?
This is Kaname Tate from the MPD. I met you earlier today.
Oh, Date. Is something wrong?
Where are you right now?
I'm at home.
Okay, don't go anywhere. Lock the door and stay at home.
Can you tell me why?
Who cares why? This is a direct order from the police.
You mean a personal order?
Okay. But if I do, will you play Shovel Forge with me tomorrow?
No.
Then go on a date with me.
A date?
If you promise me we'll go on a date, I'll stay home and not say a peep. If you don't promise me, then I'll wander around the city dragging a heavy suitcase.
All right. Understood.
Understood?
Great! Looking forward to seeing you tomorrow.
Fine. Just don't go outside, okay? If anything happens, call me immediately. My number is...
I have it in my history. See ya!
What was that? A phone call?
It's nothing.
You okay? She didn't answer. That Iris's body.
Mizuki, I saw something strange in your dream. Iris, she was frozen. She was dead. What was that? Tell me, Mizuki, please.
Date, there is no point attempting to speak with her. Mizuki's aphonia has not healed.
About the ringtone I heard in Somnium.
Boss, I heard a ringtone in Mizuki's Somnium.
I know. But I couldn't tell where it was coming from.
Yeah. I don't even know if it's real or something Mizuki invented. But if Mizuki really did hear that ringtone...
Then there must have been a phone somewhere on site.
Did CSI report anything like that?
No, nothing. They searched the site, but didn't find a single thing.
About Mizuki's aphonia.
It didn't go well. But it's not all bad. The
I like
sync
it better when
wasn't a
Mizuki
total
doesn't
waste of
talk.
time.
No, she's
We
lovely.
found clues.
Clues. Right.
About what I saw in Somnium.
No need to report specifics. We saw it all from here in the control room. What the
Smell
Sinker
pizza
sees
somewhere
in
on
Somnium
campus
is
now, I want
projected
some.
here,
Ooh.
remember? We've got it all recorded.
I could devour a pizza right now myself.
Isn't it incredible? I invented it.
So we know about everything you saw. The phone, the frozen corpse.
Do you believe in prophetic dreams?
Where is this coming from? Oh, I see. This is about the body you saw in Mizuki's Somnium.
Peter is an
Her
out-of-place
name is
gym
Iris
leader.
Sagan,
Everybody,
the girl you went to Bloom Park with today.
everybody has been
How do you know
talking.
that?
Iba told me.
Like in this chat, we've all decided that Pewter looks like a Pokemon character, either a gym leader, a professor, or a villain, like a villain team leader.
It is one of my duties to deliver regular investigation reports.
About prophetic dreams.
Prophecies, huh? That's why you called Iris. But, Date, come on.
I know, a dream is just a dream. Doesn't necessarily have anything to do with reality. But still, I just have this gut feeling.
Date, are you alright? Perhaps the sink is causing negative side effects.
I hope that's all it is.
Boss is watching Mizuki with a compassionate gaze. I'm guessing I have to speak to Pewter. About prophetic dreams. What do you have to say, Pewter?
Ah, the corpse you saw in Somnium. You're wondering if that was some kind of vision of the future.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, let's see. As a man of science, I don't believe in such things. Prophecies and the like. However, if it was a prophecy, I would suggest the girl wear some kind of metal plate.
Huh?
You saw her. She was stabbed countless times in the back. She could have used some stab-proof armor or something. Just indulging in the fantasy of real-life prophecies.
I'm ready to leave work and go get pizza. Hell yeah.
Don't mind me. Anyway, prophecies are simply not possible.
True.
You see?
About the ringtone.
I know about the ringtone you heard.
But I couldn't tell where it was coming from.
Did Mizuki actually hear that? Or was it just a dream? Or her imagination?
That's what I'm trying to find out. Can you analyze the sound or something?
I was going on my eating plan
Unfortunately
last week
not.
for like 3 days and now, rip. I feel that. That's Somnium.
In a normal dream, the person experiencing the dream cannot remove themselves from it. Dreams are first-person experiences. However, the circumstances are slightly different.
Oh, we already know
during The
this.
sinker dives into the subject's
My
mind
experience
and
of the conscious
this dream is
thoughts.
experienced as the subject
Watching a
is the
play.
author, direct the sinker is
With the audience, blah 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 blah. Oh, the Nile message.
Mizuki, I have to ask you. You got a Nile message yesterday, and then you went to Bloom Park. Who sent you the message?
I checked her phone, but the history was white.
I am trying to identify the sender now, but it will take some time.
About the ice pick.
Mizuki. When we found you at the merry-go-round, you were holding the ice pick. I'm not accusing you of anything. I trust you. I just want to know why you were holding it. Answer me, Mizuki.
You ready to leave work now? Hell
Date,
yeah.
Please. Yelling at her is counterproductive.
Damn it.
About the
Hey,
ringtone I
Mizuki,
heard.
tell me something. In your dream world, I heard a phone ring. Did you hear that somewhere? Or did you just imagine it?
Date, there's no point talking to her. You couldn't heal her. Her symptoms haven't improved. She'll be sent back to the hospital. Maybe the doctors can help her.
I had to go through all of her dialogue options just to be able to say summarize for me to the boss. Like, why?
I think I'll go to Bloom Park again.
Looking for the phone?
It might be there, it might not. I just want to be sure. Take care of Mizuki, okay?
Yeah, leave it to me.
Now the news. Yesterday night, the body of Shoko Nadami was found. Her body was recovered from the now-defunct Bloom Park in the Kawasaki district.
No
Autopsy
way.
reports revealed that her time of death was roughly 5 p.m. last afternoon. Police have determined that the victim was killed elsewhere and then brought to Bloom Park to be put on display. The MPD has expanded the scope of their investigation and are encouraging anyone with any information to come forward. In other news, at 6:10 p.m. today, on the outer circle of the Capital City Highway in Minato District, Tokyo, a traffic collision occurred involving 5 cars and at least 1 truck. As a result of the pileup, 1 man was sent to the hospital unconscious in critical condition. 6 other individuals were treated for minor injuries. MPD has arrested the driver of the truck suspected to be the cause of the accident for negligence. The investigation is ongoing.
Huh. Well, that's gonna be fucking relevant somehow. There's no way they'd just mention that. He's here. What do we got? We got Iber Horse. Some cool concept art. Nice. What do we get from Mayumi's? We got concept art of Mayumi and her family. Got Iber with a beer. Chug, chug, chug. Yeah, the text driver's into MLM schemes. Iber on the cake. And then some sticker stuff, I guess. I mean, we've been getting a good chunk of these. I mean, like Date's jacketless concept, pretty cool. Edgy Date. Got the Evolver. Iber in a glass. Drink her. Yeah, there's some cool stuff here that you can get for picking up the stuff. It's cool. It's nice to see, you know, extra stuff. I do need to go back and get 89's B though. Iber enhanced to form has paw pads. Where did you see that? kind of is in hamster form, huh? Alright. Did I click the right one? No, I clicked the wrong one. Oh god. I'm giant. Give me a moment. There we go. Anyway. It is... I mean, we've been live for almost 2.5 hours right now, so I am planning on calling it here. I'm gonna see if anyone is live, so we can raid. But it doesn't look like anyone that I watch is live right now. Can try and find another furry. But I mean, I'm not gonna bother, to be honest. I don't want to screen someone just in case they are a little freak. I don't want to deal with that. That's too much effort. But yeah, thank you for joining. It's been a fun time. We managed to get another ending done, and we are well on our way. I think give it 2 or 3 more streams of AI Somnium files and we'll have the game completed. Maybe 4 at max. Once we're done with Somnium, so I'm just closing out of the game. Once we're done with Somnium, I have a few ideas of what we can do. I'm currently installing Subnautica. I think that would be fun to play on stream. I've also got Doom Eternal, because that's always just a fun-ass game. Hollow Knight, Tunic, and then a few things on Steam as well. Somnium 2, I don't have it, I don't own it. Yeah, plus it would be good to take a break from playing the exact same game. Be careful with Doom Eternal, why? Kernel level permissions, okay. Yeah, then I might just uninstall Doom and just play that on my own time on my console instead. Now that I have this monitor, I could put my graphics card, my capture card back into my PC and actually set up a console streaming. But we'll see. We'll see. I'm probably just gonna do Subnautica, because that sounds more fun. TBH. But yeah, as for Steam, there's always Ultra Kill. I could do an Ultra Kill run on violent difficulty. Monster Hunter Rise, grinding shit and talking. I did say at one point I wanted to do a fresh run through Final Fantasy XIV, but I'm gonna wait until there's probably a bit more people more commonly turning up for that, because it is a lot of effort to put in. I mean, yeah, other than that, I'll have to see. But definitely, once we've finished AI, we'll do Subnautica. That seems like a good idea. Vacation of the 14. I mean, I was planning on making an EU alt to do that, to do the stream thing. But I imagine I know like you, Rio, and everyone's doing it like already, so I'd be very far behind. Because I don't know when I'm going to do it. We'll see though. Anyway, so yeah, I can probably do one more stream tomorrow, and then I will be away until probably Sunday night. As I'm gonna have to be sleeping early on both Friday and Saturday because of work. So, stream tomorrow. And then next stream after that will be Sunday night, so that'll probably be like a two-day break, and then I'll be back. But yeah, I mean, thank you for joining. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will catch you all tomorrow.